Did you guys see Rob Dillingham's first stint versus the Denver Nuggets? I mean, he completely flipped that game around. It was going back and forth. No one really took control, but Rob Dillingham really assisted the Timberwolves taking that game over by his scoring ability. So he comes in 31-28, immediately beats Jamal Murray off a closeout, throws up a tough shot, misses badly, but then he comes down with the rebound. He's not affected by that miss. He's going right back up with it. This dude has so much confidence and aggressiveness for a rookie. It's pretty insane. And look at this wicked between the legs. He's so quick with it. He's so quick. Look, he beats Aaron Gordon just with that simple move because he's so quick with it. And then we see the Ant Edwards effect. The Denver Nuggets are in zone because they want to take that pick and roll away because they were in heavy drop coverage during the game and getting shredded all night long. But here in zone, obviously, and they're so afraid of Ant pulling up from three because he's one of the best shooters in this situation. Rob Dillingham is butt booty naked open. And he's going to take that three 100 out of 100 times, and he hits it. And then a couple minutes into the second quarter, 8-point game for Minnesota, Denver Nuggets in drop coverage. Look at this screen from Rudy Gobert. He was setting great screens all night long. I mean, that just creates easy shot for Dillingham, and he knocks it down. Now, after his first stint, he was pretty quiet the rest of the game, but I'm telling you, that first quarter to second quarter little takeover from Dillingham, just scoring in bunches, that was so key for the Timberwolves taking control of that game. Let me know your thoughts below if you agree. Also, the duo of Anthony Edwards and Rob Dillingham must be investigated more. It turns out only 29 minutes played together on the year. But man, oh man, the advanced analytics are speaking to us. 135.5 offensive rating, 106.5 defensive rating, 29 net rating. Obviously, the sample size is so small, you can't really tell if it can be taken serious, but it's clear it's time to investigate, if you know what I'm saying. But now let's go over to Anthony Edwards, who I think is improving in terms of passing the basketball and using his gravity to his teammates' advantage. So Steve Jones Jr. has a great tweet. The Minnesota Timberwolves are 6-2 this season when Anthony Edwards has 7 or more assists. 5-0 in January when it happens. He has 9 today so far against Denver. And just like little simple plays like this, it seems so simple when you watch it, but sometimes he doesn't do this. He recognizes, Jokic is playing above the perimeter. He doesn't waste any time. Once he recognizes two are on him and there's no one touching the paint for Denver, I got to hit my big man, and he doesn't waste any time. So now that gives Rudy Gobert a huge advantage over the defense, and he just finishes for 2. And this right here is my favorite pass of the night from Ant Edwards, 11.3 on the clock remaining in the first quarter. Let's put ourselves in the headspace of the Nuggets defenders as he's dribbling, because he kind of just keeps dribbling. So they're thinking, okay, once he gets this switch, he's looking to score. There's no way in heck he's passing this rock. Look at Peyton Watson. Look at Christian Brown. Look at Aaron Gordon. Everyone thinks he's going into a pull-up, step-back three-pointer, most likely. They forget about Rudy Gobert. But Ant Edwards, he knows where the pass is going the whole time. Boom! And look at him. Look at him after react. He's like, let's go. Because the reason he's reacting like that, that's improvement. He knows this. He wants to do this, but he's not used to it because he's a pure scorer. And then how about later in the second quarter? Remember that first play I broke down where they weren't guarding the roll? Well, this time they guard the roll. So what's the next read? Oh, the corner to Jalen McDaniels. And look at Christian Brown, kind of in no man's land, kind of guarding both the corner and the roll man. But Ant Edwards reads him before he even commits to Rudy. That's some good stuff right there. And it turns into a reverse lay-in for his teammate. And overall, it was one of his best games of the year in terms of just getting his teammates great looks. So hopefully he keeps that up. But my goodness, has he improved as an off-the-dribble three-point shooter. So last season, he shot 177 pull-up three-point jump shots, 31%. And this year, already, he has 170 three-point pull-up jumpers, and he's shooting 40%. This dude is all of a sudden one of the best three-point shooters in the league, and he's all of a sudden having one of the greatest three-point shooting seasons ever out of nowhere. There's been criticism about it, Some saying he's relying on it too much. But man, oh man, it seems like everything's coming together. And once it all comes together, watch out. And I think the unfair thing that's going on with Ant Edwards right now is he's had so much success, not just individual, but team success. So his expectations has raised. So he's kind of getting nitpicked. But remember, he's only 23 years old. He's going to be just fine. He is still the future. I promise you that.